Mestre Bimba said that to find good capoeira, you have to go to Bahia, to Cachoeira, to Santo Amaro. And when he was questioned about the origins of capoeira, Mestre Bimba said that it was born on Ilha de Maré. The most famous capoeirista from Ilha de Maré was Mestre Waldemar. He was born in 1916 and started teaching around 1940. So he would have been a contemporary of Mestre Bimba and Mestre Pastinha. Like other capoeiristas of his day, Mestre Waldemar learned by observation at the roda and then by imitating. He never adapted a systemized method of teaching his students. They learned the same way that he did, although he would assist them when they were playing in the roda by signaling them. Mestre Waldemar, first rodas were outdoors in the neighborhood of Cortabraço in Salvador. Later he built a small building and he held rodas there every Sunday. These very quickly became a focal point for capoeira in Salvador. And he practiced a variety of capoeira, from the very slow game to the very fast combative type games. He, however, expressed a preference for the slow games. At his rodas, Mestre Waldemar had 3 berimbaus, which he called the berimbau, the viola, and the gunga. He also had 3 panderos, a heku-heku, and an agogo. The atabaque was added to his rodas, but later. Not unusually, from time to time, capoeiristas would arrive at Mestre Waldemar's roda armed, but because he was non-violent and also highly respected, people would go to the bar across the street and leave their weapons in the safekeeping of the bartender while they played in his roda. He was known as a great singer. He liked to sing what he called the long songs of Capoeira Angola. And his group, Grupo Liberdade, started their slow games by singing these long solos that today we refer to as ladainhas. In addition to his other talents, Mestre Waldemar was also an accomplished berimbau maker. His berimbaus were very sought after, and he supported himself and a small team of workers with the manufacture and sale of them to both capoeiristas and tourists. He claimed to have invented the painted berimbau, which became quite fashionable. Well, not with Mestre Bimba, but with others. He never made vergas with a point on the end. He felt that it was too reminiscent of the old days when there was conflict between the police and capoeiristas, when the berimbaus would be turned into weapons. He made 3 types of berimbaus. One he called the professional one, which was the one used by capoeiristas, and it was the largest of the 3. He made one that he called the common one, and he would paint those in a different style, and those were for sale to tourists. And the 3rd type was a smaller again, and that was for children. Interestingly, Mestre Waldemar started off using tire wire, but very early on in his berimbau making business, he started to purchase spools of wire with which to construct them. Mestre Waldemar only died in 1990, so his life is quite well documented. Lots of photos, recordings of his voice, some interviews. I don't know, though, if any of his berimbaus are still in existence.